Welcome back to the Bazaar. I'm rather incoherent, and I have a confession. I'm a degenerate power gamer. I heard that Property Pig was comically overpowered, and I thought, you know what's a good way to end the night? Let's play like 3 to 5 hours of just spamming Property Pig games, and that's exactly what I did the night before the nerfs. And I decided to commentate one of the runs, and it was the perfect run to commentate. I'll be showing it to you shortly. It encapsulates so much that is wrong with the current skyscraper Property Pig meta. The first thing is that, like, the opening of this run is terrible. Brace yourself, everything goes wrong. And in spite of that, transitioning to Property Pig just allows me to get out of my terrible early game and steamroll to 10 wins. The transition to Property Pig is too easy. Even in this run where it feels like I'm repeatedly missing the transition, it's still something I'm able to eventually force, and once I do it, I'm virtually unkillable and winning all of my fights. There's no complicated early game you need to build to go into Skyscraper. Skyscraper is better than almost any early game you could have set up as soon as you have any combo pieces. It's just so strong at every point, and in particular, the reason this run is such a perfect showcase of how broken it is isn't just because it salvages a garbage early game and shows off how easy it is to transition into Skyscraper, it's because of how stupid this build gets towards the end. We're talking a build that has actually no counter. Unless there is a build that can, I've got nothing. The only counter to the build that I show at the end of this video is to do the same thing faster than I managed to do it. I don't think anything solves it. Item destruction wouldn't have solved it. Freezing wouldn't have solved it. Infinite combos, they tried, they don't solve it. This is showcasing exactly why Skyscraper is a problem. Just how strong it is when you first get it, how easy to transition into it is, how it salvages any early game because you just abandon ship and join the Skyscraper plan, and then how insane the top end is. And I genuinely don't know what can compete with what I'm showing at the end of this video. Anyway, enough rambling and enjoy the shit show. Here's hoping that roughly by the time this goes live, it'll be a lot more balanced than it was tonight. For our starting items, we're looking at, I think I love starting item Regal Blade. That's very, very good. And then we have health scaling, not interested, shield scaling, and shield items have crits. That's really unfortunate because none of this is really gonna help me. I'm gonna take shield scaling because of the bunch, it's the one that feels most likely to apply to the items I see. Medium items could give me a crook, it could give me a flail, give me a lot of different things.
Nothing
so I'll take a look.
Nothing huge. All about
so I want to try to get Atlatl going. It's very good with the crook later on. I'm gonna take the Atlatl.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy
I can kill any of this, but none of it has relevant drops. I don't think any of this matters at all, and I kill all of them. I'm just gonna go fight Viper because I haven't seen Viper. I'm gonna be selling whatever they get for no benefit. I should have fought Banana Ball because it has a chance of giving me max health off the blue nanas. But I do want to see what this guy is, and you know what? 2 regen is probably better than the 10 to 20 max health. So the Viper is my best choice. I'm actually able to beat it. I did remember that after watching someone else fight this, that it was like the only scary day 1 fight, but it's not that scary. I'm gonna get this down to no cooldown, or as little cooldown as it's allowed to have, rather, by giving it another 200 damage, which you can absolutely do. I want to scale up this Regal Blade. Holy shit! He is actually scary as hell. This is not like a weak pig build. This is pretty solid for the first fight.
It's all about motivation.
That's terrifying. Also, he had the highest chance of giving me a weapon, which I can sell to scale to Fang. That's another reason to have gone to him now that I actually look at all of it. Sells weapons. Small weapons are scaling, and very meaningful scaling. If I could buy just like a bunch of small weapons and resell them.
Buy my weapons, and you might.
These are also very good weapons, is the thing that's interesting about this. If I mean, I'm definitely buying these. That always happens. The Jabalian longbow is probably much better than Atlatl presently, but I don't think I need to be much better than I currently am. The question's just, do I ever reroll? I could sell all of this, leaving me at 6 plus 2 from selling Atlatl. I could transition to crook if I hit exactly crook. I don't have a way to scale the yo-yo right now, so I think I just toss all of this as I originally planned to set up for a day 1 win, and we move on. Gold, heal and regen, small and large. Small weapons is still very, very good for me.
Things in moderation.
God, that's good for me. Not the piggles, but these two.
Happy to exploit you.
And I don't need to sell the coin yet, so I won't, but I'm gonna just toss both of those immediately.
Small items.
If I re-roll, I could potentially get one more. It's not worth the money. All right, this feels pretty good for day one pig. Just a huge regal blade, I think, is better than most day one pigs.
My people believe in peace.
He has a comparatively huge Jabalian longbow and an icicle. Depending on how damage multiples line up, I'm pretty sure I win. But the icicle has a pretty big impact. Not big enough, though, I win. Oh, it has multi-strike 3. He'll have multi-strike 2 again when it goes off, but it doesn't matter. Oh, that's so unfortunate because he has slightly more health than me. I lose.
Oh, don't let this get you
Oh,
down.
there are very few pigs that would have beat me day one, but yeah,
Well, I'll admit,
fair enough.
that was impressive.
Silver items, chocolate bars, gold. I have the money, silver items. Matches are not helpful. I have a ton of time to let this scale up, but it's gonna take so long. I have to find a balcony for it to be good. None of this is it. At this point, belt is probably better than atlatl. I don't think I want any of this. I think I want to save my gold for a different shop, to be honest. Get a tool, get a heal, get 2 chocolate bars, and upgrade chocolate bars. I'm gonna take a tool. I would love a cash register, thank you. Not really useful now, but medium and large items. I'm only going to see one, but if it's like specifically crook, it's pretty crazy. It's a flail. I kind of want 2 of these, unfortunately, which I can't do. No, I can just take the ATM and sell it, and then buy the flail, which is definitely the plan.
I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
And then we'll leave. And we'll go to Giant Mosquito for the possibility of getting Rush. This is the one with Rush. Good. I would like to hold wings until I get Skyscrapers. I'm going to be more diligent about holding wings. The issue is, like, if you're holding cooldown reductions for when you get to Skyscraper, you put yourself in a situation where you have a harder time holding things that make money, like the cash register that's currently in my bank. I obviously just want Rush. I don't want to make a decision about wings. I just want to get Rush and steamroll the end game.
Believe you'll win.
Oh my
and you'll
god,
win.
we're going to the races.
Not against
Get a
me.
tool, eat at fins, sells weapons. We're pretty broke. We have 4. That's enough to buy a crook. Crook sends us to the moon. We want to buy a weapon anyway. Okay.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
Now, honestly, I can sell this for 2, buy this, sell it, and get the Jabalian longbow. We're no longer trying to scale atlatl. This means we win with Skyscraper. We're no longer going to like a late game atlatl build. We've missed crook too many times. Our best bet is to use Rush, this with haste, and then like the rest can sort itself out. So yes, I'm gonna sell the atlatl. Is the atlatl still yeah, it's majorly better than the flail at least. If I get a crook at some point in the near future, I'm not leveling up before the fight. So I think I still just sell one of these, and I think if I get the crook, the flail will be better. By the point in time the atlatl can outscale, I'm already transitioning to the next build. So I sell that, I buy this, I sell this.
Stillness.
If I can make 2 more gold, I could also get the other scaling here. Oh, it's stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Like, the flail's not good either. The flail is... I kind of want to sell the flail to get more scaling. I'm not going to. I'm going to settle for the Jabalian longbow. I think that's the best I can currently do.
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
And we'll be on our way.
Can.
Can't buy anything, so that means we're taking max health, but I'm fine with that. And I think we're, again, stupidly strong. The fact we lost day 1's pretty wild, but I don't think we're going to be losing day 2.
It makes this more fun.
That's a really scary day 2 build. Yeah, we're losing day 2 too.
All cannon.
Fucking
no
wild.
ball.
We are encountering some very strong early tempo, but that's fine. Our plan has always been to transition
Well,
out.
I guess motivation isn't.
And we're still strong. We can still get wins in the next couple of days. Bronze junk, aid the convoy, small tool. I'm going to aid the convoy for income. I haven't really gotten any scaling in that regard yet, and there's a lot of game left. So I'll take the +2 income. Upgrade chocolate bars, gain income. I do have a property. No, I don't have a property, unfortunately. I think I'm taking the income again. There's a lot of game left. Small shield item by experience, sells medium items. Give me a crook. Come on,
No
get me going.
sale. I want what's
The
right
flail
for
upgrade's
you.
super minor. I buy the briefcase, sell the briefcase, it scales this. I'm gonna sell the flail. I think I'm all in on knife. But I buy the briefcase,
If it's not right
sell
for
the
you,
briefcase.
bring it back. I want you to be happy.
I don't need to buy this window right now. I'm not ready to transition. I'll do skyscraper later, not now. The flail is definitely a mistake. In fact, the flail on my board's almost worth nothing, and I kind of want to sell it now. That's wrong. It's obviously wrong. Is it? It deals 15 damage every 3 seconds. Wait, no, it's not actually obviously wrong. It deals currently 15 damage every 6 seconds, which is less than it deals as part of a Regal Blade. If I were to upgrade them, it would be about the same as buying and selling them both. I'm not going to spend money on this. I need to find Crook. We've miscrooked. Unfortunately, this dog is only bronze, and it's going to require me to sell the coins to get the dog. But I'm still going to do it. We bring the dog down. It gives me stuff to sell off to continue scaling this. Makes me slightly better currently. I don't think I can take Aetherite. Dabbling Princess does nothing for me. I'm pretty sure I can take any NPC other than Aetherite just because the dagger will kill them, but Aetherite can deal some huge burst initially. Yeah, and even though this does have freeze, it's not like gonna perma-freeze anything you do. The Icicle is irrelevant to my interest, I suppose, but none of this is gonna be a big deal for me. And I'm very much all in on Regal Blade. Nothing else on my board's doing anything.
I go back Frost Street, not belong here.
Despite the fact that my build's still like roughly the same.
You stop me.
I don't think this matters to me. I guess it's probably better than an unscaled dog or an unscaled flail. It's a weapon to scale me, so it does matter. Silver weapons can get me a silver crook. I have stuff to sell. Let's go look for it. Nothing. I can sell this at a loss of 2. I'm going to toss the frozen bludgeon and buy the pepper spray and roll. Balcony's good. Balcony's like the first step to getting an economy online, but I've got to toss this. I have the 4 I need, so I'm going to toss these to get it. And there's no value to the balcony presently, unfortunately. Just put the balcony of shame in my box and ignore it for a little while. 3 gold, chocolate bars, tools. I gotta take the 3 gold, I'm so broke. And there's a very good chance we lose. Like, this still is enough to just win against a bad build, but I've got nothing going on, man. This is very much you had the ability to lose the first 5 days and then transition into something else, and it's a perfectly viable way to play the game, but double barrel shotgun, knives have no crit yet. This actually looks like a pretty weak build. What's your long-term permanent damage? Because he appears to be out of resources to my eyes. Yeah, I think we actually do win this. It's very close. Oh no! It's so close! Come on! No! It was so close. If I literally had another item.
I believe and I still lost.
If I had sold dog, I would have dealt the extra damage. If I had sold both of these, would I have won? Maybe. Items with a high chance of upgrades. I don't know that you can sell spare coins, but I am actually just going to start my transition now and use that shop to force it. I'm going to toss, but if I toss them, it gives me the better odds of like getting this after I've sold all my weapons. That sucks. Still, my board does nothing, and it never is going to do anything. I don't want to upgrade those, and I want to know if he can upgrade coins, to be honest, so I'm gonna take the risk. I'll take the cash register.
Moving up in the world.
And we'll leave. You can upgrade your leftmost weapon, gain money for my gold, no thank you, gain 7 gold for each property. We're all in on Regal Blade for a little while, as much as I hate it. Sell economic items. We're very much just looking to transition into something broken later. We have no short-term plan. And I think I just take all of this, honestly. Yeah.
I made that same investment once. I'd say the results are evident, wouldn't you?
The money tree stays, the coins don't matter, although it's funny to put them on my board. The hatchet gets sold because it scales me up, you don't do anything. The item to the left of this gains 1 value, it does do something. For now, actually I think it's better to scale up a coin. The balcony is not a part of any late game build, so it scaling at the value doesn't matter. I just want to generate the money with the rewards card. And the rest of this can stay the same. And we can re-roll him and see what he has. I will. Can I actually get anything done here? I only have 4 more gold to my name. If I had a loop, I'd be off to the races, but unfortunately I don't. I have the balcony. I can buy this ATM for the income.
Well, this.
Well, right. I can sell the coins.
I need to get rich.
I then buy the ATM for the
This
income,
will
and then I
do
sell it
well.
right back.
I promise.
If I wanted to upgrade my cash register for 3 gold a day, which is more valuable than the spare change from this, I do want to do that, so I'm going to sell it for full value like this, and I'm going to pick up the cash register.
Now that's quality.
Then this can come back down, put this stuff back in my bag. We are an actual one-idle Andy. This is terrible. I can't imagine we beat a Flame Juggler. He's gonna have time to scale up his damage. We might not even beat Blood Reef Raider is the thing, but at the same time, I know he has a ton of weapons. So does Outlands Dervish. It's 1 gold less to fight Outlands Dervish, and it's a much easier fight. 310's just so much, and I have a good chunk of health. I don't think Blood Reef Raider's scary enough for me to be afraid with 650 health and 310 damage. The shield potion is scary. It means he's gonna get to shoot this revolver a lot more than I originally intended for him to. 75% crit, so it's 100% crit and lifesteal. I have to get through the shield potion and then kill him. I might lose, but I also might not. I don't know. I think I've made a mistake. I didn't know about the shield potion. I forgot this was part of the fight. Yeah, I'm going to die. That's so unfortunate. I should have went to Dervish.
I should be captain.
Well, that's bad, but again, we're just trying to force a transition later in the game.
I'll,
Gain 3
bounce
gold,
back.
upgrade skills. My skills suck, though. It can upgrade Rush? Can it upgrade Rush? I just want to know. Well, it certainly didn't. I'm going to take the 100 max health for every weapon I have. And a small weapon, I mean... Yeah. That is suddenly relevant damage scaling. Congratulations to anyone who's fighting me. I'm sure you're very confused. This should be an auto loss. We've completely foregone the idea of winning here to try to get a stronger board in the next couple of matchups. This reloads if it's your only weapon, right? But where's the rest of your build? I mean, to be fair, glass houses and all that, but like, seriously, where is the rest of his build? I think I lose, but it's a lot closer than it really ever should have been. It's not that close. It's very fast. What's the base cooldown on rifle? Oh, it's just permanently hasted. That's why it's 1.6, I think. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But we are already expecting to lose that. It's not a big deal. Property, Ben's gold items. But we struggle to afford gold items is the problem with going to that specific vendor. This goes off when I, not just like every time, it only activates at merchants. So that's a reason to go to a merchant. And every merchant, really. What on earth is the apropos chapeau? When you shield adjacent weapons, gain 10 damage for the fights. It's very cool. It's not very helpful. You have caltrops. I don't know why it showed up so tiny the first time. It was like the tiniest medium weapon tag I've ever seen. I can get 3, 6, 9, 10, which is easily enough to afford caltrops. And that's suddenly a build. I can win fights with that. Okay. And that's very clearly all we're going to be doing here, unfortunately. Get a small tool. Unique skill. I can't buy anything, so we take the small tool. It doesn't matter what it is. Shield equal your gold, huh? That's not helpful. I doubt I'm beating whoever's on the right. Rocket Trooper is likely going to be a man with weapons. Okay, I'm going to see if I can take Rocket Trooper. Although I think I just lost the person in the same slot last time, and I haven't really gotten much better. Because, like, caltrops are good, but I haven't scaled them up. And oh, he has just the rocket? That's unfortunate. I assume there's a way this rocket gets reloaded. When you crit with an item, it reloads. There we go. And it has a 50% chance to oh, so if I die, it's just fun again, bad RNG. I died to bad RNG, sick. It goes off right before me again. Oh, I've lost so many fights like that. It's actually getting brutal. I'm just so far behind in gold because I keep fucking losing these fights. I will take the 5 spare change every time. Sells items, tools, work at the docks to earn some coin. Yeah, still sells items. This is actually better than a gold shop because it means I can get cheap things that are easy to sell for money. Toss all of this. I forgot how much work it took to scale caltrops.
Do you have to
Pick up these. There's no benefit for me from reselling that presently. It can be something I have on my board, but it's not very good, so I don't care. That's a lot more damage than I had a second ago. I'd probably keep that, actually, since it's not scaling.
You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Do I have any property that's going to get used? No. Bring this down. Can't afford that. How dare you?
Everyone has enough.
Spiky shield is almost certainly not actually very good. Silver items, you said. Honestly, I thought caltrops dealt more base damage than 5, so I'm not sure I care about it. I'd be happy to sell caltrops. Visiting merchants is good because of the rewards card. Okay. Land scraper, gem, masterpiece. Is any of this going to be able to do anything for me? I can toss 2, 4, 12 gold, pick it up. It'll generate money. All right, in for a penny, in for a pound. Goodbye, gang. It was fun having you for a little while. And, oh, it's doing the weird tiny text again. Why does it do that sometimes? And I will pick up a land scraper and be on my way. Dueling, if your build's remotely good, I lose. But I do have a knife that hits for 600, so there's something going on here. It looks like his build's vastly better than mine. How quickly does that scale up, actually? I see a problem, Dooley. Wait, no, he wins. He has enough shielding, just enough, that I'm going to lose, like every other fight. It's so funny, because every fight I've just barely lost, because I have my Regal Blade just not quite scaling fast enough. And spoilers, so I haven't lost 3 NPC fights, I'd have won them all. It's just like learning how greedy I can be with my NPC fights, figuring out exactly what I'm capable of doing. I'm not buying gumballs. Selling slow items is going to be super expensive. I'm going to get my random freeze item. Igloo. All right, I'm listening. Bronze junk items, chocolate bars, heal items. What bronze junk items matter? Anything with a weapon tag. It's cheap and powerful.
I see buried treasure.
So we have 1, 2, 3 weapons at least to help us out here. Now, do I actually want Igloo on my board, or am I just selling this? Every 6 seconds, shield 32. When you use an item, shield equal to this value. First things first, let's just make some room on my board so I can see what's actually going on. Toss these coins. Thank God for that golden cash register. It is the saving grace of this run.
Louis, now that's
Alright, we've got all of these new weapons, and we just toss them all to buff this immediately. We can also pick up scrap to give myself slightly better shielding, which isn't insane. I don't know if it's worth 2 gold with my current economy for max health. I don't think it is. I will take the experience for sure. Not the rest of this, and I'm going to reroll. We've got a sharpening stone, which is much worse than any cheap weapon. You're not a weapon, unfortunately. These are a bit more expensive than I would like. I think they're still ultimately worth it. 2, 4, 7 gold to do it all. Yeah, okay.
While you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Yep. I have no other weapons to buff with this. This includes my stash, huh? That's neat. Doesn't matter. Then we bring these weak properties back down. Is balcony actually better? Because it's going to double the amount that shields for? No, because this is just better shielding and it's not related to it. Okay. We've at least scaled up the knife and gotten better at the garbage thing we're doing. God, I'm about to click on Foreman and lose again. I can't afford to lose again. I've got to go fight Dire Eaglet. Like, I just have to fight something I know I'm going to beat. Obsidian Fangs, Claws, Broken Shackles. Nothing here that's interesting for me, I think. You have to remember, I do have Rush and a really solid economy card, so I think I'm actually still in a good spot to win this. It's just, this is not something I'm comfortable doing, because when you go into like day 16 trying to win your run, you're putting yourself in a situation where you're fighting the strongest builds anyone can possibly make. I'm gonna sell both of these at full price, so that 3 values eventually, like that's gonna be a lot. I don't know that the rest of this is relevant, but a weapon could be Skyscraper. I think I actually just take the XP because I'm so far behind on experience. Get a shield item, work at the docks, sells large items. I don't know if he can sell Skyscraper, but I'm gonna go here and roll trying to find it. Gold is here, we can get Skyscraper. Lemonade Stand's obviously good, but it's a bit much to try to get it, and it would cost me the roll at Skyscraper, so I'm going to pass. Pawn shop, huh? If I bring Balcony down, I can sell the Landscraper, pick up the pawn shop, and just start trying to make pawn shop be a method to survive. And that sounds like a build, unlike what I'm currently doing, so I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm going to pick it up, get this. I'm going to toss this for scaling. This no longer fits on my board. Well, it does fit on my board, actually. And I think I have to juggle this onto my board every time I go to a shop, but that's fine. And the pawn shop's going to give me, it's not going to give me any meaningful improvement from the balcony though, because the balcony doubles my health, but it doesn't actually generate back up. That's fine. Like, it's not good. It's objectively terrible, but actually it makes me weaker to percent damage. It's not even good. I'm gonna go to medium and large items immediately though, because that is Skyscraper. We are entirely Skyscraper gamers at this point. We are just in the waiting room trying to transition. Oh shit, I forgot to put this on. It does only work on your board. It requires you to do that juggling, which is irritating. But that's not true with Pawn Shop, right? Is there a difference in the formatting for these? Oh, there really should be some sort of different formatting to indicate what does and doesn't work from the top, because I know Pawn Shop works on the top, I think. I'm about to test it the hard way. We buy this. Pawn Shop is currently 14. We sell it.
I made a sale.
Yeah, it works from up here. It's just the resource card doesn't. Irritating. So any property is now worth buying and selling if you can afford them. I can't afford them. This is very minor. I'm selling it so that I can make more property scaling with the pawn shop.
Do you have anything smaller?
Shipment at Ladle Basket is not it. You can come back in. And frankly, since the balcony doesn't do anything, there's no reason to put it on my board. This is what we've got. Whoever fights me, enjoy your laugh. The funny thing is, I'm not even necessarily sure I'm weak at this point. I think I'm weak, but like, dear God, is that a lot of damage for one item? And what's my health at? 1500? That's not nothing. I absolutely lose. I'm about to get rolled. Wait, I don't lose. What? That's wild. I might lose. It's close. No, I crushed him.
My crew says at the bar.
It looks so bad. It shouldn't work. Oh, it's very funny though.
Can learn a lot from losing.
It's not what I thought my first win board would look like. Sells burn items, chocolate bars, get a tool. I'm gonna take the tool just to sell it. I don't need any of that. Oh, it probably would have been better to take chocolate bars because they individually count for this, even though they have no value. All of these suck. I'm gonna check sells freeze items. I have a lot of disposable income, but it doesn't seem like a good thing. Any property is worth selling. There's no reason to hold on to like the specific spare change I'm stacking money on, is there? No. So I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna keep holding those for a little while in case I find a loop. But I can buy and resell the snow globe.
May the snow bring quiet to your enemies.
Ice cream truck is a vehicle and not a property. Man, all of this is quite terrible, which is what I was expecting when I came here, but still. 2 spare change, then upgrade your spare change. Leftmost item gains 3 value, get an economy item. This is a lot of money now, but I don't need money now, apparently. So I'm gonna take the economy item for money later. That's not even money later. We have a build. Suddenly, our build works again. I need to keep 1 coin, the other ones can be sold. So now, doubling the value of this matters because it's going to scale up our region, equal to adjacent properties values. So we need it here. I don't know we're beating Radiant Corsair though. That seems unlikely. Thug shouldn't stand a chance and I won't bonk. So let's see what our in-combat health is. We're at 2280 with 50 regen, which is not like broken, but it's a lot better than we were. We have a weapon hitting for 1,000. Maybe we could have taken Radiant Crusader. Maybe I was just doubtful. Let's see where we end up going. There's a lot of good stuff from him. Bonk and Thieves Guild are definitely the best options, though.
Not all
We just have a table leg.
pacifists.
Non-weapons, work at the docks, large items. It's time to find a skyscraper, please, sir.
Straight boulders. This
Unfortunate. I'm going to toss this now for the scaling, move this over, move this up. I forgot to bring this down. Wait, no, it works. It does work from the inventory. I'm just really stupid. Okay, we're fine. It doesn't matter that the formatting's the same because they do the same thing. I'm just really stupid. Property, property. So we take these and we resell them.
Coins are like dust in my palm, but thank you.
That's just worse at this point.
Whatever that is for, I hope it pleases you.
Bring this back down. Oh wait, there's still hogwash. We're going to sell the hogwash as well.
What should I do with it?
And leaving that, we have sells property items. I am very excited about you, Mr. Moreland. I don't think I've ever seen this before in my big runs.
Just a simple investor.
Toss this and just grab them all and sell them all because there's literally no reason not to with the balcony.
Now, if you'll just...
And some of them, like the ATM, are actually beneficial. But please God, find me a skyscraper. No? Okay. None of this is really relevant to my interest. That's fine. We're still going to buy it all and toss it for greater health scaling.
This town.
But why did I get a B immediately? Oh! It counts itself when it gives me the... Well, the Bs aren't useless unless I find a loop. I'm not going to fuck up my inventory. Oh, wait. It is worth messing up my inventory a little bit. Because I can get... I need to get... God damn it. I didn't mean to buy it. I wanted to let go of it and not... It's fine. Let me just sort this out real quick. Sell the igloo. Sell the beehive. Put this back down. Move this up. Move this here. Move this here. Toss the spare change. This is the strongest I can be for the Vanessa fight. And there's a very real chance I beat Vanessa's. I have 1,000 damage weapon, so if they're on a very real clock, I probably killed them in 2 hits. And I have a ton of health and a good chunk of regen thanks to this pawn shop.
Captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Oh wait, I start with full health with a balcony. Oh, because it's not in combat, it's just always active. So this actually works, whereas stuff like the window starts you off at a deficit when combat starts, which might honestly be a bug. Also, are you scaling? They are scaling, but nowhere near enough. Like, that is actually not too weak for a Vanessa, but it's not enough. It was almost enough. They almost got back to full.
Toward nobler use.
I would probably have beat them in Sandstorm before scaling could kill me, but I'm not sure. We're still looking to get into Skyscraper. We haven't actually found the build we're looking for yet. Sells weapons, could be a Skyscraper. If nothing else, we can just sell them all for
You finish a fight.
profit. Toss these. Get this out of the way so I can start buying and selling. I will be willing to spend gold to scale up my damage here. Not 16 gold, that's a big ask, but I will do that much. Multiple big items, none of them good. 4 gold for the crook is worth.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside.
But not any more than that. Large items again. All right, we try again.
This is talking fast.
Hey, we've done it. We're going to buy and sell the money tree for the pawn shop. We're going to buy this because it is the entire core of the build. We're going to re-roll. And with the fixer-upper here, we have to start figuring out what our build is. I mean, it's that, right? That's the build. And we swap these because right now damage is more important. Or sorry, the damage is already good enough. Healing and health is what matters more. This goes here, this goes here, this goes here. Use it on the side. Regal Blade, you've done great. But I'm sorry to say you've just been comically fucking outclassed. Because Skyscraper, the moment you find it, is the best thing in the game you can do. And I'm gonna pick up this fixer-upper to sell for profit in a little while. I'll probably have to sell some coins, but it's fine. I'm just holding them for loop anyway. Leftmost shield item, 2 spare change, then upgrade all your spare change. 4 income. I'm gonna take the 4 income rather than the spare change. And Dr. Vortex doesn't stand a chance in hell, we're gods. The moment we find Skyscraper, the entire context of the run changes. Reminder that we have Rush. It hasn't been a big deal. Also, I have disconnected. Exit to main menu failed to work, and I was able to click resume somehow, and now the fight's working. Cool. I disconnected so hard I failed to quit from the main menu. Now, you might think I should be afraid because this got froze, but even if it does freeze permanently, I will just win with regen. It's fine. I was expecting him to die in one hit, though. I'm surprised that managed to go off with Rush. Now, you know what? This is scaling up quite a lot, but it's also very slow, so we do still win in Sandstorm, even though it's very scary looking. Yeah, this just goes off faster than it takes to get rid of the freeze, because it's being hasted by Cog, which is scary, but we're fine. Thanks to the pawn shop half of the build. Well, the close sign more than the pawn shop, honestly, but both played a pretty major part in this. I was gonna be so sad if he managed to lose this. I honestly thought he would just die to Skyscraper, but it only deals 1,000 right now. Still, that is equivalent to the weapon I've replaced it with, or replaced it for, rather. What on earth is your ability? Very cool.
It's all about motivation. You gotta know what you're fighting for.
Toss this. This is at the start of the day, right? Yeah. Items, regen, small and large items. That removes medium items from the pool, meaning it's more likely I find upgrades to the things on my board. Gotta toss this. Gotta toss that. Again, there's no reason to hold on to the specific good coin. Get the pawn shop out of my way and start buying and selling properties to scale the pawn shop, which in turn scales everything else. Unfortunately, all of these large items are somehow not properties. 25 max health, upgrade an item. Yeah, I think I'll take that one. What does the pawn shop do when you upgrade it? I don't recall. I know that this has a massively increased value when you upgrade it, though, so I'm gonna take that. Bring the pawn shop back down. And let's see what the other pig is up to. Very real chance he dies immediately, but I don't think I'm currently one-shotting people because I haven't found any stained glass windows. That's not true. I found one very early on, but I've been very broke from a series of bad decisions. That is like a normal build that's playing the game fairly. And it did die in one hit, actually. I appear to have substantially more health than other people. I forgot that pawn shop is like, this is not normal pig health. Oh, you know what? I can get this going off faster. Rather than scaling my health with the balcony, I could arrange it like this. I lose 1,000 health for 10% cooldown. That seems like a bad call, actually. Eat at Fens to get max health, or get a heal item, or sells tools. Tools are completely useless in this build. I have so much money that get an item doesn't even sound appealing. I'm gonna eat at Fens.
Now this is health food.
Shield items gain things, heal items gain things, or gain regen. And we don't need either of those, so we gain the regen. Pearl, skills, freeze item. Definitely Pearl. We have a lot of gold to burn.
Waiting for us in the ground.
We're not settling on a money tree at Pearl. We can do better. That was diamond scrap metal from Dooley. I was like, wait, wasn't that item sick? And it's like, yeah, for someone else. None of this. How many more clicks am I willing to give it? Because we're rapidly scaling in price. That's why I hate Pearl. I might have to call it after like 2 more rolls. The deadly balcony. The property to the left has 50% crit chance. That's very funny. I have to call it at this point before I waste any more money.
Moving up in the world.
Max health is almost certainly it. Yeah. Going to toss these coins. I'm going to give the crit chance scaling over. I'm going to rearrange this to get the maximum amount of value. And we can keep scaling that. I don't think we're gonna have to sell it today. I would assume Roaming Isle has something involving being big and durable, which I currently am, and Pharaoh's Con seems largely irrelevant to my lifestyle, but I could be wrong. All right, what's the big property you have, deal? Tropical Island, when you slow, gain regen. Oh, that's not very helpful at all. Yeah, there's not a lot here that's looking like it's gonna be relevant. Nothing at all, in fact. I do like the Golden Pet Rock just for aesthetic reasons, but investment pitch is very good. It can be an upgrade. We're gonna take the upgrade. Upgrade your leftmost property. I might take the balcony. Like, it's a stopgap, but the pawn shop is the thing. I'm going to take... I could also double the value of this. The logic there being with its mat... Oh, that's actually interesting. If I double the value of this, which also doubles in combat, that's going to be an additional 48 value. Actually, it's going to be multiplicative with this. It's going to be like 100 more regen. I'm going to take this. It just makes me the strongest right now. I'm just trying to get to an even more broken version of the build. So I'm going to upgrade the balcony, which also does give me some amount of value scaling, just not nearly as much. This run is filled with mistakes, misevaluations of exactly which cards I should keep in the early game when I was using the Regal Blade, misevaluations of exactly how strong enemies were, things where like the run nickel and dimed itself into a pretty big hole, where like realistically I could be up like an entire level, 15 gold and a win over where I currently am now, and that's a lot of why I picked this specific run, to show off how strong skyscrapers were and why it needed to be killed. However, I think no mistake was more egregious than this one, where I didn't realize that balcony doubling this gets snapshotted. So what I could have done is I could have put balcony as my second item, my first item as the pawn shop, and this 82 is actually 160. I could have doubled the value of the pawn shop permanently while it was already doubled for another like 2,000 health. At this point, they would only have gotten worse as time went on. And yeah, I absolutely should have done that. That didn't even occur to me until I was editing. Anyway, back to my past self. This runs mostly out of the dumpster and into the steamroller at this point. Okay, small shield item, heal regen, large items. Large items gives me pawn shop. It can give me the other scraper, the space scraper. But I honestly don't care too much about space scraper. I think right now I'm probably stronger with pawn shop, if anything. So, since upgrading the pawn shop itself isn't a big deal, that gives me the base value. And going to shops is generally good because I can use balcony and sell properties like this. I hold the pet rock actually. Start scaling the value of the pet rock, I guess? No. I'm gonna scale the value of the fixer-upper, which I'm planning on selling at double value. That's obviously better. Toss the spare change to make room. Briefly move this aside. And let's sell all the properties. This igloo, the forts.
What should I do with it?
Reroll. See, there is the space scraper. I'm gonna sell these luxury tents either way.
I hope it pleases you.
Windmill is the same.
Gold becomes goods. Then
The issue with space scraper is that like,
clouds.
it currently doesn't make my board more dangerous, right? It's not gonna make me better at killing people instantly. It's not gonna make me more durable because pawn shop's already doing that without a cast time. I'm more afraid, it's day 9. Pawn shop's not doing it enough. Space scraper won't either. If I live long enough for space scraper to go out, I think it's fine. I honest to God think space scraper has no value to me right now. And I would, is the game stopping me from making a mistake? What was that? I just really sincerely don't think space scraper helps me in any capacity. So I'm gonna buy it and then sell it immediately.
But Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
Take the skyscraper back. And let's see how neurotoxin without the E is doing.
My people believe in peace.
I believe I'm really well poised to beat basically any Vanessa. They have to one-hit kill me immediately, which this might be doing. I'm doing it first though, they're way slower.
Bring her about! I've got another salvo.
We're only dealing about 4,000 damage though, which is not a very impressive number. We need to scale our value up way higher than it currently is, which basically requires a stained glass window. Get a shield item, buy gumball, sells health, toughness, and shield items. I don't know that that would be relevant. I'm gonna get some gumballs. That scales up my value on this a lot. First though, we need to toss all of these. Then we'll be back with you in a little bit. I have some gumball managing to do. I could show you what all the gumballs do, but I mean, none of them do anything relevant. The important thing is that I'm selling 10 items and thus gaining 10 value on the pawn shop. Although I do get a tiny bit of max health. If there were a CDR gumball, we might be talking, but there is not. 7 gold for each property is 28 gold, which is a huge jump. The pickles is worthless, the weapon is worthless. 28 gold it is. Freeze item is irrelevant, skills is larger relevant, weapons is completely relevant, so skills it is.
This world is full
And I need to
of
remember there's a
monsters.
reroll on this shop. Plus shield, who cares? When you crit, nope. First 5 times you crit, charge an item, doesn't matter. This does self-charge, effectively, if it gets a crit off the deadly balcony. But there's no way that's going to be relevant more often than just rolling for a potentially useful skill. That's not great. That's not great. That's not great. All of this is useless to me. I'll take the minuscule amount of regen. None of them matter.
As you draw breath, your
Void Golem can beat me by destroying my win condition. So I just take Trash Titan as the biggest guy I can fight. I don't think Hulking Experiment has anything relevant to this build. And neither do you. I will be selling whatever it gives me. I like that, like, the shit bad version of Skyscraper is still
I've
4,000
come too far
damage.
to let you stop me.
Heal item, unique skills, non-weapon items. That's what I want.
Reward the peaceful, punish
Oh,
the
sign me up.
warful.
I mean, right now it's actually worse than this. By a lot. I'm still buying it. And then we have to do the juggling act, which is a little bit harder these days. I don't actually need to take the scavenge. The friendship option does give CDR, which is relevant. I think I'm happy to sell the fixer-upper at this point. So put this down here, doubles in value, sell it, and then we can do the property game, tossing. Like, Space Scraper being a very valuable thing is relevant, but it's not as valuable as Pawn Shop, so who cares? Toss Subscraper as well. Bring this back down. I guess we start scaling the Pet Rock to sell it. Phonograph will eventually replace the Deadly Balcony, but I basically have to find the, I forget what it's called, the stained glass window, before we can replace it. Medium and large items, and that's just another chance to juggle things for pawn shop value.
Sell your things.
Take this off, put Fort down.
I'll show you
Resell it.
back home. I'm gonna be a business tree.
I don't think Deed is good. And I should have bought it before I did anything if I did think Deed was good. But I don't think it is. None of this is helpful in any capacity. Bring you back in and leave the shop. Again, we're poised well to beat Vanessa's. We have 5,200 health, 200 health regen. I think it's actually more than that health regen because this is going to increase in combat. But like, it's very hard for Vanessa to kill us without being fully online. It's day 10, they can be fully online. I don't see Swift Reload, which is, oh my god, it's the boulder strat?
Defeat does not defeat
It did
me.
not happen, but I've never seen someone who actually had the boulder on their board. I'm proud of you, even if you lost.
I bet I'll see you again.
Max health is nice, but non-weapon items is the place I have to go to improve the build.
Discounts for peace.
Windmill, bootstraps, billboard. Bootstraps are only silver, they're never going to be useful, but I have to do the juggling act. Toss the coins, move this up. Sell both properties, and then reroll. And I will sell the beehive as well. I have so much gold that if these weren't diamond, I'd consider just buying and reselling them. But I don't have to do that now. Upgrade your leftmost item. I think it's got to be the pawn shop. I think I'm committed to using the pawn shop for a very long time at this point. Non-weapon items, travel anywhere, 3 hero merchants. Travel anywhere could be relevant. Unique Pygmalion skills. Is that good enough? I just want to see unique Pygmalion skills. I already have haste. So what could a unique Pygmalion skill even do that I care about? Lower the cooldown of properties. That's something I could do. I just want to see it. I don't know well enough all of his skills to say if this is good or bad. Scaling properties is not it. Gain max health equal to gold is definitely solid. Okay, I'll take the healthy tip. And we are going to go Steamroll Awakened District real quick. This is obviously what we want because it's the one that has build stuff that synergizes with us. What is this? I've seen it before. Shield equal to current health, damage equal to shield. Very cool. Not relevant. Like 12 seconds? What is this? The post-nerf version of this game?
You seem like a nice
Oh, you
person.
gave it to me, so now I have to think about it? That's a little bit rude. Here, change, temporary boost. I want small and large. No, I want medium to replace the close sign, which doesn't appear to be happening. Is this ever good? It's gotta be awful. The game's over in under 2 seconds. How does Soul of the District ever impact me meaningfully? Like, this is very much the character that should care. I am Pawn Shop Pygmalion, I should care about this. I'm going to switch this and put it the way it should be, because I will get more damage, I think. It's at 1884. Yes, it'll actually deal more damage without the crit chance by scaling the Pawn Shop health instead. Very good enchantment, super useful. What would I do? Put it over the close sign? It's just useless to me. I'm not even convinced that getting the diamond thing, the stained glass window, is going to be better than a close sign at this point. This other stuff's pretty useless, but at least it's scaling value. Get out of here. I'm going to take my spare change. Get 2 piggles, and I can then sell them, or get 2 XP. 2 XP pushes me closer to the next enchantment. Item, skills, heal. We're going to take items, and we're just going to be buying and selling literally all of them. I don't even care how much it costs. I have so much money.
If that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Oh, the Atlas Stone is like 16 gold. I have so much, though.
You're busy. Enjoy your purchase.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What matters is scaling my max health as high as I can. I want to open my menu. I don't like dragging things over her. Okay. So, I believe that said I had 12,000 health. The regen doesn't matter. We put in the phonograph. Because attack speed matters. And this is the build.
I should warn you.
Alright, Crude-meister. Are you gonna stop the rampage of a stabilized pig that found skyscraper?
Makes this more
Does this
fun.
instantly freeze? What are we looking at? Holy shit! Wait, I won?
Next time, boys. Less blunder.
The blunderbuss ran out. I pawn shopped through it. It fucking
You
worked.
can learn a lot.
Oh, I feel good about my decision to buy and sell every single thing in the last shop after that. Diamond chocolate bars, skills, medium and large items. This is gonna be more sells than diamond chocolate bars, so we're going here.
Small things remind me of seeds, acorns.
Toss these.
Oh no.
Move this. Close sign is out. We don't need it anymore. And we buy and sell indiscriminately.
I made
It has to cost
sale
like over 20 gold for me to even
on
care.
behalf of the Grand Society of Mister.
And none of this
Anyway.
does.
Thanks. I'm almost sure that was a good trade.
Property items means I buy all of it at no cost. Enchanted item with haste effects. I already have haste going into my first cast, which is all that matters. So I think I'm gonna sell property items and I'm just gonna buy and sell everything that Mr. Moreland has.
No one can say that wasn't a fair deal.
And oh my god, Healthy Tip is putting in so much work as well.
Perhaps
This is
someday we'll
ridiculous.
discuss some more.
This is not the way I intended to play this build, but holy shit if it's not a sick way to play this
Today
build.
I'm the seller. Soon I'll be the buyer.
Alright, we're up to a 468 health value there. Void Colossus doesn't stand a chance against me, I think. I want to say they're the one that goes off after a little while. This is duplicated art. There's a freeze guy with the same art. Property Baron could theoretically have skills I care about. I don't know that he does. Oh yeah, I would like Master Salesman. It would be very good. Actually, it wouldn't really matter. It would just increase the damage this does, which like, cool, whatever. But I would, because it's during combat, it wouldn't really matter.
Are pacifists.
Upgrade pickles, properties gain value, upgrade leftmost weapon, properties gain This is 12 base value with multipliers. It's better to do open house. Pearls, dig site, shield skills, small weapon. They all suck. I'm gonna get a small weapon rather than wasting my money buying something just to sell it. I could have dug really hard for the next phonograph, which like is understandable, but I don't like it at all.
I'm finished with fighting, but I can help you finish a fight.
Get rid of this, toss these. Please. And yeah, I have enough money that I can waste it on stuff like this still.
Stillness. I prefer action.
And none of this is expensive
Use it
enough to
well.
stop me.
Make me proud. Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
Please? Please sell it. Okay, 16,000 health. Let's go, Swanky Penguin. He can definitely be faster than me. If he's a base value skyscraper, though, it won't even kill me. Alright, that is big enough to kill me. It's not faster, though, because I have Rush.
Next time I'll show you what I learned.
Oh. Barely got there. We do need to replace this balcony with the stained glass window. We just haven't seen anything that sells that type of item for a very long time. I'm gonna full sell here because if I can't do anything else, the best thing I can do consistently is just to scale this pawn shop as hard as I can. Oh, it's just lagging. It's weird. I was like, is it not going up? No, it just wasn't updating instantly.
Don't make it weird.
Is this a property? No, it's just the thing you put on a property. Fair, I guess. We're just gonna toss all of this.
Tattoo won't cover. Feel better.
We're going right back to a store, so no reason to care. Medium and large items can be phonograph upgrade, it can be stained glass window. It can be a bunch of random garbage that I'm going to sell. Which it is.
Where's Midsworth? Oh, did he see me close a deal? I'll show those stumps back home. I'm
please,
gonna be a business
please, sir. I have such simple ideas. Just help me execute them. Yeah, this one was a bit much. I burned a lot of money doing this sort of thing.
Thanks.
I still have a lot of money banked in this. I'm still generating good money with the cash register. Still have 70 gold, but like I am getting close to running out. I'll go Lord of the Waste for the genie.
The desert wind is warm perfume.
Or for the just 50 gold. 17,000 health, you say?
The Outlander way is truth.
This isn't guaranteed to one-shot everyone yet. It's getting close. The issue is I'm still very, very, very killable. Flamberge again. Well, that's a lot of gold. Get 2 spare chains and upgrade your spare changes. Chocolate bars. It's not the end of the day. I'm going to sell the Flamberge immediately. And then I'm going to take the chocolate bars and gumballs for the maximum number of cells. Toss all of them immediately. We have gumballs, which is great. Or we have small and large items. I don't need those. I need medium items. So I'm going to buy and sell every one of these gumballs for 30 value, doubled, and then converted to health at a rate of 15 to 1. It seems all right. Actually, did that rate ever improve? 20 to 1, yes. Okay, that's all of the gumballs bought. I can buy out Curio of everything he has, and he can sell cooldown reduction. Absolutely.
Just close your eyes and grab something.
Now let's just move this up for a second to make it easier. I assume none of the stuff Curio sells is property. It would be weird if it was. Yep. I would take the mediums, toss all of them. And because he's selling bronze equipment, it's all dirt cheap, which is very, very good for me.
That's a bargain. Trash is tragedy. Reuse everything.
Curio's so good for this scaling system. Hot springs aren't a property. I guess you don't own them.
Well, you're doing your part to clean
Sadly, I
up
didn't get
the
any of the
bazaar.
things I would actually want to sell for scaling purposes.
My rusty circuits to see that find a home.
All right, looks like we have around 21,000 health now. Let's go fight Brooks. It's very possible that they're not truly infinite. They don't kill me. 21,000 is a shitload of buffer. It's also very possible they are infinite and they kill me instantly. I don't see tricky reload. Petrifying Gaze doesn't matter because they die in one hit. I am initially frozen. Will I stay frozen? Yes. So that could be a loss though. Oh, was it dam? I didn't even see the dam. Does my health change after the pawn shop is destroyed? Yes. I am 100% dead. You would think. I'm up 7,000 health. They have a lot to overcome before Fatigue kills one of us. I think I lose. They did have instant freeze trigger on the skyscraper followed by a dam, but I still have 12,000 health, so I'm not convinced I'm dead because they aren't really scaling up their poison very quickly. They have several thousand less HP than me. I think I do lose, but I think it's pretty close. I just got Coolant Link, right? Why did it go off so much faster than me? Cooldown of aquatic items. Great frame rate. I need to restart my game. Oh, it was started with haste. There we go. Yeah, I lose. Damn. So now we're on 1 life at 7 wins with something this broken. It's wild how absolutely crazy the endgame of Bazaar is. There'll be a lot more open and diverse once this build is killed, which, like God, it deserves to be.
Land legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
Actually, she's still at 5,000. That was a lot less close than I imagined it would be. 20 gold and 5 XP or a free diamond item. It's got to be the gold. I have infinite gold. I mean, it's the XP as well. It gives me an enchantment for a Radiant. I'm going to get the Radiant enchantment this level or this day anyway. So I take the random enchantment location to max it. I'm so good at the game. Oh, very fair and balanced. All right, we just need phonograph upgraded.
I've come too far to fail now.
We love curio, and item enchantments no longer matter. We go here to just get maximum scaling on pawn shop, I think. Nothing can give us the phonograph, so we go here.
So vulnerable.
Bring this up, toss the coins. I'm gonna restart my game real quick, actually. Okay, let's get back to it. We're buying and selling everything other than that Atlas Stone. We have enough money that we can sell the Atlas Stone, but it won't matter. It's just gonna lower opportunities in the future. And unfortunately, Space Scraper is just not relevant. It's gonna do far less to keep us alive. Small and large, as always. Get a property. I think stained glass does have the property tag. BazaarCon's not that good. I don't remember what it is, but I remember being consistently disappointed. I'm gonna go here just to check. I think it's always wrong. 3 items, diamond item, 2 XP. I take the 3 items, I suppose, rather than a random diamond could be the 1 item I specifically need. It's not, but it could have been. Gold for properties, upgrade weapon, 10% max health. I'll take that. Toss this, bring this in. Focus Enforcer can't do anything to stop me, but I don't think he has any skills I care about. Property Baron has double health, or double value in combat, which doesn't actually do anything if I'm not regenerating, I just realized. It makes this hit twice as hard. That's definitely relevant.
Not all Jabarians
And this is a ton of money
are
anyway.
pacifists.
Small non-weapon items, shields and skills, haste items from all heroes. Grumble, grumble. All right, we'll check out Kronos. The turbo windmill, very cool, but it's just going to get sold. And let's sell it immediately. Oh, I can't switch it like that. That's fine. We're gonna toss this, toss that. We can afford to buy and sell the abacus and this. Yeah, even though it's all turbo enchanted, it's still worthless. What do we have on the reroll? Ah! It wants to give me the Space Scraper so fucking badly. No, I didn't actually want to buy that. It's fine, I have the money to do it.
That'll get you moving.
Yeah, this just doesn't help me is the problem. I don't want to put that back because I'm going to another shop. Come on, Barkun, give me the mirror or the window, please. Please, Barkun, I need them. I need lower cooldowns and nothing else. Phonograph and stained glass window. They're the only items in the world to me that I cannot find them. Still can't, huh?
Did you see it, Quicksilver? I made a sale.
I can afford to do this.
Where's Midsworth? Oh, did he see me close
Okay,
the
I've
deal?
largely failed to do what I wanted to do in terms of scaling. I am going to toss Pet Rock, rewards card, and cash register already. Not cash register. And cash register. I need to do everything I can to potentially live through like a 22,000 hit from this thing. So I'm gonna do it all now. Because I failed to get the scaling on the speed that I really need. I'm expecting to lose here, so I'm hedging every bet I can on trying to win this. Unsurprising build, he's faster, I'm dead. I survived it, get fucked. Didn't scale hard enough, did you? All right, he could have scaled much harder than this. I've seen these so much bigger than that, but we did just pawn shop through it. All right, find any item in the bazaar. Any item? Do you mean it?
Barely scratch the surface of the outlands.
Nope. Nope. Not it. I will burn all of my money looking for one item because there's only one item I need. I'll burn down to like 40 because I still need money to look in other shops. But at this point, it's getting very upsetting. Yeah, we got nothing. I'll give it 2 more roll. 3 more? I don't know. One more roll and then I have to call it so I can continue to buy diamond properties and sell them. Just nothing.
Ah, a friend. I mean, a customer.
Nothing. Nothing. The property so I can sell it for free.
You have to leave already?
Like, I'll take what scaling I can still get after having burned everything at Pearl. But I gave up everything to maximize the chance of living through that encounter that I just got. None of this matters. You're already radiant. I'll do crit effects and try to use the phonograph and see if it works. Yeah. So I'm assuming that's the same thing as the balcony, so now it's going to make you crit more, right? Yes. We'll do Awakened District. That's at least a shitload of money injected into me. Large item, haste, shield, none of this matters.
I've come too far to let you.
All right, that's at least some scaling value to get my economy going again. Small, medium items, please, sir. I have very specific taste. Can you help me? They cannot. I've got a loop, though. So I am working on rebuilding the economy I just destroyed. Medium items, come on, sir, please.
What can I get you?
Oh, I just cannot manage it. We can still go 10 wins without finding this. I'm just trying very hard too, because it's the most important thing in the world. 2 pickles is double scaling on this. So it's got to be the most important thing I can do, even though pickles sell for, I guess, 1 with the loop.
Moving up in the world.
Toss it, toss it. I'm going to keep my economy such as it is. We're going to see if we can just live through their non-infinite combo. If it's infinite, they probably kill me unless I go off first, and it's a slow infinite.
You should know.
I see splashy reload. We're probably dead. Yeah. Oh, what?
You've got talent. You should put
I
it toward
didn't
noble
die. Was it not
deeds.
100% crit? It's 100% crit with infinite ammo. Why did it stop?
Feelings, right?
Weird. I'm going to be confused when I watch that in editing. This has actually happened in the previous Pygmalion video I posted. I'm in the process of dying. This isn't instantaneous death. It very rapidly kills you. But I have so much health from Pawn Shop that it only managed to deal about 15,000 damage to me before this went off and killed them, which is hilariously powerful. Was not expecting to win that when I saw flashy reload and assumed 100% crit because it's day 15. Small and large, temporary boost. I'm going to take the percent health because the rest of this doesn't matter. Gumballs is a lot of scaling, and it's a lot more scaling than these other options, so I'll be back with you shortly. We've got some more crit chance. This might be a very high crit chance skyscraper at this point. We're up to, oh, it's only 56. Never mind. Next up, we have the Octopus and Property Baron. We'll take Property Baron for sure. There's nothing Octopus can give me. Property Baron can give me Master Salesman. It gives me properties that will just sell for far, far more. So, yeah, we have valuable things here. I think I want Master Salesman the most, but I'll take another billboard. Thanks, Chief. Items, skills, weapons. What I need isn't a weapon. I'll check skills. It could somehow be relevant. When you gain gold, I'm just upgrading healthy tip after I've killed my economy. I'm going to re-roll that. Upgrade my regen. Doesn't matter. I can't imagine Finesse Shield goes off. I'm not even buying any of that. Oh, that's just wasting money. Medium items, please, sir, help a brother out. Oh, we did it. We found the fucking phonograph. The window's still helpful, but this is far and away the most important one, just making this massively faster. We're gonna toss this. These golf clubs are only 4 for the scaling value. We'll de-roll.
I want you to be happy.
No window, huh? You can only hope for so much.
That on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
We have max health, heal item, leftmost value, definitely max health. Bring the pawn shop back in. And I have done everything in my power to survive Vanessa combos. I don't know why that last Vanessa didn't kill me, and the fact that it didn't makes me think I'm unable to lose to Vanessa's at all. So like, can this one kill me? Because I feel like the last one should have killed me.
Next time, boys.
No.
Less blunder.
Okay, cool.
More plunder.
So the knives are trying to kill me, and like as they're going through all the knife throws, they just die. Because even though they go faster, they have to get through 35,000. I think that's the same ICD race I saw with double yo-yo at the end of the previous video, and that's how I beat both of those Vanessas with pawn shop scaling. And this is just like, you don't even need the window apparently. I don't think you need all of your shit enchanted with deadly either, that seems largely irrelevant. But yeah, this build is just so strong. And I want to be clear, this build is Radiant Skyscraper. The Space Scraper is not nearly the same problem. Like, yes, you can scale it to insane values, but you can also like have a shield dually that scales up to much higher shield and wins in fatigue. The issue is that Radiant Skyscraper kills you instantly, as I've been showing repeatedly. This build started off terribly, it was in the muck for a long time, and the reason it eventually won is because transitioning to Radiant Skyscraper with basically any combination of the support pieces is disgustingly strong. From the moment you get it, it's one of the best things you can do, and with just a little bit of support, it is far and away the best thing in the game. But also, I cannot overstate how strong Rush is for this build. But yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I wanted one more video on Property Peg before the nerfs hit, By the time this goes live, I imagine Property Pig will already be dead, or he'll be dead within 24 hours. And I say dead. I hope he doesn't get the starving buzzard treatment, right? If anyone didn't play Hearthstone, the starving buzzard treatment is how my friend group refers to nerfing a card by essentially ripping it out of the game and leaving its corpse there as a lesson to anyone else who might be overpowered. I hope that they rework Skyscraper into a card that is like strong and terrifying, but like doesn't just instantly win every game it's in, you know? I hope that Property Pig ends up in a much more balanced place, and I'm really enjoying the Bazaar so far. I know it's a clown fiesta of everything being broken in one way or another, but it's interesting in trying to understand what's the most broken and how to maximize your outs and make your build win against the most broken shit more often. I feel like I'm starting to ramble in circles, so I'm going to cut myself off and end the video here. I've been rather incoherent. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please do like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff really does help the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. And I cannot overstate my gratitude for the patrons over on Patreon and my channel members on YouTube. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.